Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Hari Om Tat Sat. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, 11th chapter, sloka number 18. Arjuna Uvacha Tvamaksharam Paramam Veditavyam Tvamasya Vishwasya Param Nidhanam Tvamavyaya Shashvata Dharma Gopta Sanatanastvam Purusho Mato Me. In the last two classes, continuously we are talking about the Divya Chakshu in different angles. So Bhagavan Shri Krishna gave the divine eyes, divine vision to the Arjuna. Now from one angle, the Divya Chakshu means our own intellect itself is the Divya Chakshu. Because with our own intellect, buddhi only, we are able to recognize our essential nature. Yes? So therefore, our buddhi itself is the Divya Chakshu. If we focus our attention to understand on this, then it will be more useful for us rather than looking at the story part or the Avatara Krishna showed the Vishwarupa to the Arjuna. If our intellect is the Divya Chakshu, then what it means? 2 points. One is extended vision. Extended vision means my vision is now only this much. If I want to extend my vision, I have to turn the head this side. Or to see this side, I have to turn. I can't see more than that. But if it is a long distance object, now by looking at straight, I am able to see all of you and as well as all the objects. More the objects are closer to my eyes, I can see only limited. But instead of bringing the objects closer, if I extend my vision, then more extend, that much more extent I can see. If you are standing near the mountain, just near, you will see only straight. If you see only this much only, that stone alone. But if you turn your head up, you will see the peak of the mountain that is so gradually gone up and wide. Or if I go to the back, because I cannot push the mountain far from me, I go back, I can see the extended vision. What it means? Broad-mindedness and the broad vision. If we have that, That means what you are seeing, that is not all. What you know, that is not all. The seeing or knowing through these senses and the mind are always limited. Are always limited. Then what is the use and saying extended vision? Yes, even though they are limited, particularly your sense organs, but your sixth sense, that's why I told that alone is the Divya Chakshu. In your understanding, you can extend your vision. Eyes, how much distance they can see, even they keep the telescope and all that. Some extent only. Further, he says, I'm not able to see. But if in understanding, in my intellect, if I understand beyond the Namarupa Prapancha, then I will see means see only. I can understand entire the phenomenal world and non-phenomenal consciousness or the truth, everything. Now, second is or transformed vision. I told first extended vision, transformed vision. Vision, again, this is also in the intellectual level. I transcend. Transform means transcend, changing, going from this to beyond. Transformed vision or extended vision. Instead of vision, extended understanding, transformed understanding is called Divya Chakshu. Because the whole Vedanta, the Brahman, truth, everything we are able to just listen, analyze, understand and discover. Where all these things are happening? Only in the intellect. Therefore, this extended vision and transformed vision, understanding in our intellect is called Divya Chakshu. Okay, what happened to Arjuna? He started telling to the Lord. In the last class, we have completed up to the 18th shloka. There he uses some technical terms of the Upanishads by saying you are imperishable and the supreme most absolute, and you are the source of this entire universe. The universe is unreal, Maya is unreal, Prakriti is unreal, but still, where that unreal Anatma, Maya, Prakriti is appearing, dancing, acting on Brahman. So you are that imperishable, absolute, source of everything, and Avyayaha. You never gets decrease, no expenditure, no spending, no going down. Therefore, you being like that, you are no change in you, but you are supporting the changing material world. In this changing material world, to run this show, to show this drama, you need some kind of rules and regulations. So that dharma, Shashvata Dharma. You are the protector, giver, designer of this, the law of the universe. Then, therefore, I consider you as the Sanatana Purushaha, and I consider you like that. This is what he said. Being it is a technical terms, so I have told in a technical way only. Now, 19th shloka. Anadimadhyantamanantaviryam Anantabahum Shashisuryanetram Pashyami Tvam Deeptahutashavatram Swatejasa Vishwamidam Tapantam. Once again, Arjuna repeating the same thing about the Virat Swarupam. Some of the words which is already mentioned, same repetition like that again, so many hands and I am not able to know the beginning, middle and the end. All these words are already used, he expressed. One or two extra are there. Let me complete that new word's meaning. And I am seeing Deepta Hutashavatram. And your mouth is like a big fire pit, Agni Kundam like. Deepta Hutashavatram. And because of that blazing light or your entire form, Vishwam, the whole world, particularly the fire pit like appearing your mouth, because of that the entire Vishwa means all the worlds are getting tormented, tapantam. Yesterday in Brihadaranyaka tapataha, tapati. Papam is not torturing, scorching him, but Gnani will scorches the papam. That's why before the anger burns us, we must burn the anger. Tapantam Vishwamidam. This is what he expressed. Now this tapantam word this is the foundation word for slowly now he is going to express a terrible fear. Up to this still, why he is talking the same thing again? Anantabahum. But another one new word he coined, your both eyes are like the moon and the sun. Sun is to see in the morning time and moon is to see in the night time. So these two eyes are like moon and the sun. Maybe based on all this, and Yoga Shastra also tells that one is Chandra Nadi left and another is Surya Nadi. One is cooling effect, one is heat effect. Ida, Pingala, otherwise. Therefore, Seshishuri, anyhow, it is again a symbolic, like we can, in our body, both the things are there. Coolness is there, temperature is there, maintenance is there. Therefore, but anyhow, outerly, your eyes are like the sun and the moon. When he says like that, sun and moon, one sun, one moon, there are so many suns. Because you are seeing so many eyes and so many faces of the Lord. Which sun is to the which face and the which eye. That means both the eyes are, generally they say right side of our body, either vision or nose, anything is more powerful, predominant than the left side. Naturally, slightly difference. Now the question is here, why Arjuna is repeating, telling the same thing again? Because he got wonderstruck. Vishmayam, first emotion. When we are surprised and stunned, naturally we don't know what we are speaking. Sometimes we'll blabber. We repeat the same thing sometimes. And words will jumble. Maybe that is the reason. Or is it not a dosham? That means punaravritti dosham. Saying the same thing is not a mistake, error, defect. If you ask in that way, no, it is not defect or error. According to Shastra, this punaravritti is always advised. That's why we see in Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads, anywhere, same idea, same thought again repeated, again said. It is necessary to repeat the same thing once again and again and again. Therefore, it is not a error, but from that aspect of the stunned, vismayam, that emotional, maybe because of that he don't know what he is saying, punaravritti is saying. Then, this much only in this sloka. In 20th sloka, let us read. ध्यावा पृथिव्योरिदमन्तरं हि व्याप्तं त्वयैकेन दिशश्च सर्वाः दृष्ट्वाद्भुतं रूपमुग्रं तवेदम् लोकत्रयं प्रव्यथितं महात्मन् What he says here, now the terrible side of the Vishwarupa starting, terrible side. By seeing your terrible form, why it is terrible form? Because the whole world is getting frightened. Pravyathitam means got frightened. This word is going to come now, another 2-3 slokas. The whole world is getting frightened. Just now, 2-3 slokas before, you are telling you are so nice, you are with so many kiritams and nice, you are with a lot of divya abharanams and divya malas. That means because now slowly Bhagavan started showing his Ugra Rupam. Because of that, Dhyava Prudhivihi idam antaram hi vyaptam tvai ekena. From top to bottom, from top world to the down world, in all the directions, okay, you alone pervading. You imagine how Arjuna saw that. You alone pervaded everywhere, in all the directions. Sarvaha dishascha. and from Dhyuhu, Swarga, Antariksham and Bhuvi, everything. Vyaptam. Tu ekena, tvaya ekena, by you, by seeing that, he used the word straight away, Rupam Ugram. Just few, now how you, is really Bhagavan started seeing it, now is extending Ugra Rupam. Now when Bhagavan started showing the Ugra Rupam, slowly he starts getting frightened. Instead of saying that I am frightened, he is including everybody, the whole world. But you cannot say commonly like that. If there are 10 people, you got frightened. But you cannot say that everybody got frightened. How you know they are all got frightened or not? See, some are having the phobia of the, if they see the cockroach, they will jump and climb on the sofa table or run away. But others, there are so many, 3 or 4 are people are there, all are not running. They were not they frightened at all. Then by seeing the cockroach, everybody got frightened. How you can say commonly like that? You can't say. Now, in that way, Arjuna saying that the whole world is got frightened, it is not correct. If you see from our angle, Gnani never gets frightened for anything. Abhayam vindate. Abhaya prapti is the Gnana's phalam. Then there are so many Gnanis in the world. Then how you can include the whole world? Actually, the problem is he got frightened. Instead of saying that, he included everything. Later in another sloka, not only the entire world, I also got frightened. He is going to confess. Confess. But few slok in the beginning of this chapter, everything is good. I am free from my moha, delusion, because you showed that Pandavanam Dhananjaya, you said out of the Pandavas, you are me, Arjuna. Like that you told many things. Okay. Raso hamapsu kaunteya, I am the taste in the water. Like that, after giving all those examples, good, nice. I understood now, my moha has gone. If moha has gone once, why you get frightened? Question. Anyhow, he addresses like that, Lokatrayam pravyathitam. Pravyathitam means got or frightened. Now, before going to the other sloka, here if you see in the one same line, second line, first part, Drishtva Adbhutam Ugram Rupam. He is using simultaneously both the words. Adbhutam means wonderful, super. And terrible. Is very important. Once if you see Adbhutam, wonderful, Ascharyam, beautiful, nice, wonderful. When it is a wonderful, Adbhuta means wonderful. Where is the question of terrible? Why I said it is very important point. In this world, whether you talk about the God, whether you talk about the world, whether you talk about your own body, Vishwarupam, all this, there are these two combinations. there is a beauty, and then there is a ugliness also. Adbhuta means wonderful. Wonderful means so nice, terrible. If you accept both. If you want to reject both. But no choice. I want only nice things. Not possible. Or I want only terrible. That also not possible. Because this entire world is the combination of the universe. Everything is the mixture of dvandvas. Therefore, either you accept both, either you reject both. To accept both or to reject both, you need to stand above, beyond, in the absolute. You cannot choose one. But what happens in the life, up to 30, 40, all the time, everything is going very nicely. Okay, job came, marriage happened, children born, and I started buying the things and everything, going to the movies, going to the malls, this, that. Children are also studying well, and then after that, up to that, it will go, everything is fine, fine, fine. Then suddenly you see some terrible thing happens. Now my children are not listening at all. They are going in their own way. My husband is going in his own way. My business is going in its own way. Something happens. My body is not at all listening. It is going in its own way. When this kind of immediate continuous shocks comes, then you will feel that why it is like that, what is this done. Ugra Rupam. But if you know this is the fact, how much you accepted the nice Rupam, you must accept the Ugra Rupam also. How much you give importance or the thing to the health. If health is the expression of the Lord, disease also is the expression of the Lord. When you say entire world, here good things are there, bad things are there. Good people are there, bad people are there. You have to accept both. There is no choice of one. This makes the person miserable. Because he wants everything should be nice. Then slowly started compromise. Okay. Then slowly he changes himself. He adopts to the other thing. Even though my wife is not like in the beginning of the marriage, now she is totally different. We slowly adopt. Vice versa, in anything. But still, with great difficulty, struggle, inside murmuring and cursing, he adopts. But internally, turmoil is there, no peace. But if he is a Gnani, if he gone through the analysis, Viveki, then he never get disturbed. Accepts, that's it. So here, Adbhutam and Ugram, that it's a message for us. Everywhere there is a pain and there is happiness also. There is a loss, there is a gain. All these pairs of complementary. That is what the life is. Then, so in this way he expressed his feeling now. So he brought out the word of the pravyathitam and ghoram, terrible, terrible. Now, what you can say, this world is nice or terrible? You must say both. There is no choice. Both. If they are both are must, then you accept it, go through it, take it easy. Then what happened afterwards? 21st shloka. Amihi tvam surasangha vishanti केचिद्भीताः प्राञ्जलयो गृणन्ति स्वस्तीत्युक्त्वा महर्षिः सिद्धसङ्गाः स्तुवन्ति त्वां स्तुतिभिः पुष्कलाभिः. So Arjuna, in Arjuna's mind, now second emotion, fear, has crop up. And then he expressed like that. In one way, this fear is there. Upanishad itself expressed in Taittiriya. Many times I keep on quote that. Bhisha smadvatapavade bhishodeti suryah bhisha smadagnischendrascha mrutyurdhavati panchamayiti. Here everything is with fear and threatening somebody, like because of that one truth, Brahman, the law, makes the air to run. Run means to function. Makes the fire to function. Fire cannot say that now I don't want to burn. I want to be cool because it is already summer. It cannot say. It has to be like that. Even the sun, everybody is taking rest. Even though I come on time, on Sunday, nobody is not getting up to see me. All are lazy pasang. So sleeping because they want to take rest. Today Sunday, no office. So I will also take leave. I will come a little bit late, 10 o'clock. It will happen anytime. It never happens. Bhisha udeti suryaha. Bhishana with command, control, fear. Agnischa, Indrascha, all are working like that, including the Yamadharmaraja. He is running constantly without leave, rest. Therefore, now here what he says, here the doubt which is there in the Arjuna's mind, he asked there in the first chapter, in this war, whether we are going to win or they are going to win, we don't know. He says, we don't know. Lord knows. That's why we don't know. You cannot make it as a plural, everything. So we don't know. That doubt. To clear that doubt also, Bhagavan now here started showing that. What? These different groups of gods, Sura Sanghaha Vishanti. In the Mahabharata, Krishna Avatara time, who are all born, the main characters which are told in the Mahabharata, those all of them are different devatas took the avatara born. because of the Lord's divine will, or because they done some mistake, that is the punishment. We don't know. You start from seeing Bhima, Arjuna, all of them are not a normal janmas. They are all Adi Daivika janmas. And if you take about the Draupadi born out of the Agni Kunda, his father did that to create a boy who can kill the Drona or Dronacharya. Final, but girl came. Again he did. Then that only Sikandi born. So Draupadi is not a normal lady. So all in the Brindavana, the Gopikas are all rishis. So most of these devatas. Now Arjuna started seeing these different groups of these all devatas are entering into the mouth of the Lord. That means what? They are all going to die. Pandava side also majority died. In Kauravas almost everybody died, and Pandava side also only these 5 people and another 3-4 Ashwadhama, Satyaki, these some are only there. All the children of the Krishna and Yadavas, because now drama, my job is over. So let them, everybody pack and send them. Even not only my own created Dwaraka Nagar, it is not needed now. Then he just did Sankalpa, we asked everybody to vacate, and Dwaraka went drowned into the ocean. He don't want to keep anything after the drama is over, stage should be clear. So he is very clear, Lord, about it. Then only next another drama, another people will come and play. That's why we should not think that I should live for 150 years and 200 years. You give place for the next generation. Many more jivas are waiting. Why you make again a problem? Therefore, you either get out of this cycle of birth and death, or at least go and born somewhere after some time, or go to Naraka sometime. Okay. So like that, so Surasangaha, Vishanti means they are entering. In the beginning, Vishanti means entering. And in that entering, group, they are all forcefully, there is no way, running and entering. And those who are not able to run, retired people, they were all kechid bhitaha, who are all so much got frightened. Then they are all folded the hands and looking at the Lord and bend the head. Oh Lord, don't punish me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Like that. They didn't say that. Bhitaha. Some are with so much fear, because then why can't you run? We can't run, we are retired. Okay? We can't run. Then in that time, what happened? So Arjuna seeing, later on Bhishma, Drona names also will come. Now is only the trial started. Now all are entering into the mouth of the Lord, that fire-like mouth, Agni Kundam. Everybody. First these, that means all these lakhs of this Kaurava, Pandava side, everybody is going to die. All of them are nothing but the Surasangaha. They were all divine beings only. Now he saw some are frightened and not able to run. They surrender. And the rishis and the Siddha Purushas, Maharshis and Siddhas, who didn't took part in this drama, but they were all able to see from the sky. Okay, all are not born, no, not necessary. There are many still. Who are all they? Maharshihi, maybe Sapta Maharshis, Sapta Rishis, and Siddha Sangaha, Kapila, or many other Siddha Purushas. They were all know the war is going to start, therefore they saw the bad omens, apashekunams they saw. It will happen. When there is a great loss is going to happen, how far it is correct, I don't know, that Val Nakshatram, if that is born, something is going to happen, a big loss of main person of the country or the ego or some kind of famine, drought. There is a possibility of like that belief is there. Okay. So that particular, in English what they call star with the tail. Okay. Like that Apashekunams they saw. Therefore what they did, what they are doing, then they started Swasti iti uktva. Let there will be a peace everywhere. War is not going to stop. But being there, the rishis and all that, swasti vachanams they uttered. Swasti. Swasti means let it be peace everywhere. Swasti. Because that is their nature, Jnanis and Rishis always. That means otherwise they are saying the amodam, permission like, Lord, good, what for you have descended on the earth and to destroy the wicked people and your job, the war is going to happen. But for good people are there, here and there. For all of them, it is going to be a blessing. Swasti iti uktva. By saying like that, what? Then not only that swasti is saying, swasti, so many slokas are there, no? Om swasti prajabhya paripalayantam nyayena margena mahim mahisha go brahmanebhya shubhamastu nityam loka samasta sukhino bhavantu sarve bhavantu sukhinah sarve santu niramayah sarve bhadrani pashyantu ma kaschit दुःख भाग भवेत सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु. Like this swasti vachanams. And still they want to now praise the Lord. They are also seeing, this grand vision and how the Lord is going to act and make this war to happen and destroy, remove the burden on the earth. Then they all started Pushkalabhi Stutibhi Stuvanti. Plenty of other chantings also they started doing. Om Sahasrasirsha Purushah Sahasrakshas Sahasravad. Like this, Stutibihi, Suktams. Pushkalabhi means fully many. Om Sahasrasirsham Devam Viswaksham Vishvashambhuvam Vishvam Narayanam Devam Aksharam Paramam Padam. Like our otherwise Vishnu Sahasranam. Om Vishvam Vishnur Vashatkaro. So plenty of this Suktam, that Suktam, all that, Vayu Suktam, Agni Suktam, Varuna Suktam, Purusha Suktam, all keep on chanting they were. So in this way, Arjuna started seeing that. Then in 22nd shloka, what happened, what he says, not only that, further, Rudraditya vasavo echa sadhyah vasavo dhya Vishveshvinau marutaschoshmapascha Choshmapascha Gandharva yaksha sura siddha sangah Vikshante tvam vismitaschaiva sarve.
Vikshante tvam vishvamidashaiva sarve.
In the beginning of this Vishwarupa Darshanam, Bhagavan started immediately after the Arjuna asked. He showed, actually first shloka, Pashya Adityan, Rudran, Vasun, Ashwino Marutagana, he said. But that time Arjuna didn't see. Then only Bhagavan remembered, oh, sorry Arjuna, I forgot to give you Divya Chakshu. So now that he is seeing here, that same list, okay, 11 Rudras and Ashtavasus and the Sadhya, most of them of some groups are born here. Now they are all going, so he is no separately group wise he is seeing. Here Rudras we know and Adityas also 12, Vasus at 8 and extra Sadhyaha. This is one group of Devatas are, they say they are the one group of the Pitru Devatas. In Pitru Devatas there are so many groups. Then Vishwadevaha. This Vishwadevaha also very innumerable, so many are there. Vaishwadeva Shraddham they say, or Vaishwadeva Yajnam they do in Yajnas. It related to this Vishwadevas only maybe. Then these two celestial physicians, brothers Ashwinaha. Then 49 Marudganas, all we already saw this list. Then one more new word is Ushmapascha. That means Pitrus only. Or in Pitrus one category name. But this meaning if you derive and say Ushma means heat or the steam which comes from the pindam, what we kept for Shraddham, you know, in Shraddha, it should be, after doing the mantra and all that pindams, that should be very, very hot. Very, very hot. Even that Brahmana, Vadyar, feels so hot, he with ghee, he just put hot. Not he do, he will make the person to do. Very hot. You have to keep only that hot which produce the steam, that much hot. Then that too, that Shraddham should be done between the final Pindadanam, between 11 and 12, because top sun also is very hot. That steam alone the Pitru Devatas will absorb and take. But we think Kaka comes and eat. The physical part is Kaka comes and eat. Ushma, heat, the steam which comes because of the heat. Paha, who swallows and grasps and takes it, accept. That means Pitrus, Ushma Paha. Then Gandharva. Gandharvas are so many are there. But Shankara mentions the famous Gandharvas, two Gandharvas, Aha, Uhu. These two Gandharvas story comes in the Bhagavata Mahapurana. Aha, Uhu. One Gandharva did some mistake, misbehaved with Naradaji. And another Gandharva misbehaved with the Ashita Rishi. Because of these two reasons, the both of them born as the one as a king, and and then later they born as there also some mistake. Then Gajendra, that elephant, and the crocodile. Their names are called Aha, Huhu. The fun in this name is actually any noun, masculine noun, it never end with the a. There is no dirgha akaranta. Rama, Gita, only that A will come only the feminine noun. But here, aha, ha, so peculiar. That means they are not belong to this here, Gandharva. And same way, uhu, this ukaranta also, that comes only to the feminine long, guru. There is no guru, guruhu, guravaha is there. You got it? So therefore, these two are peculiar two nouns which ends with the akaranta pumlingam and ukaranta pulingam. Both are not there in grammatically as usual. Anyhow, this is a side point. And that's why the singers, most of the singers are also, they use these, aha, aha, some kind of that expression. That means the singers are all Gandharvas. Some blessings are there in the previous Janma. They have to take something which is meaningless. One A they take and keep on do alapana, hours together. Okay. Gandharva, Yaksha, Sura, Siddha, Sangaha. Already saw the Sura, Siddha, Sangas. And what happened, they are all looking at you and they also got wonderstruck. All are got wondered. Vismayam. Vismitascha eva sarve. Now he just got, not only I got wonderstruck, but all are same. Everybody opened their mouth and looking at you. But what about the second emotion? That also I am going to tell you. They are also. 23rd sloka. Rupam mahatte bahuvatkranetram. बहुवत्क्रनेत्रं महाबाहो बहुबाहुरुपादम् बहुरुपादम् बहुदरं बहुदंष्ट्राकरालम् दृष्ट्वा लोकाः प्रव्यधितास्तथाहम् लोका प्रव्यधितास्तथाहम्. Everybody got wondered and everybody got frightened. Now here clearly he says again, why everybody got frightened? Because mahat te mahat rupam, your glorious grand form. Why mahat rupam? Okay, big, which consisting of bahuvakra netram, so many faces, so many eyes, and so many hands, and so many legs, and so many trunks, and so many stomachs. That is also okay, but what made every one of us to get frightened? Bahu damstra karalam. Your teeth, which are so big and they are protruding outside, and they were all karalam means they are like agni. Again, mouth itself is Agni Kundam. In that Agni Kundam, again you keep a iron rod and it is also become reddish color. And so your teeth are not gentle, smiling and beauty clinic teeth like. Before your teeth are like that and you are so nice that time. Blue boy of Brindavan, Krishna. What happened to you? Where from you brought this form? to frighten everybody. Therefore, Bahu, so many, not one and two, so many faces, so many. Karalam means which are very fiery and like fire, they are all. And because of that, uh, tusk, it is not like a normal teeth. One face is there. Well, big tusks are there, like elephant tusk teeth. Like Rakshasas, we imagine, such a kind of teeth. And so because of all this, Drishtva Lokaha Pravheditaha, all the lokas already told. Now here he confessed, in the same way I am also. Tata aham. To say this, he started telling everybody is frightening, everybody is frightening. That means he got so much frightened. Now it is enough, you don't show further more that he has to say. Okay. So Pralaya Kala Agni, like he started seeing in this Vishwarupa in this juncture. So Bhagavan constantly changing his form, everything. We are seeing here everything is constantly changing the form. 23rd, Tadaham I am also. Here we are all seeing, look here. Here we are seeing, look here, ma. Look here. I think you are reading the another sloka. We all see so many varieties of people with so many variety of sukhams and dukkhams. So many sufferings, terrible sufferings, and so many variety of death, variety of death. Some goes suddenly, some suffers by being on the bed for long, and terrible disease. Yes, that we are all seeing. In one big hospital, if you just walk like this, different wards, different people. Now, in one city, how many hospitals are there? How many people are there? How many mothers are now delivering the children and suffering, undergoing the operation and all that? How many children by birth itself dying, or how many mothers dies? This second in the whole world, if you see, everything we are not able to go and see, but it is happening. It is happening. That's why if you see the news, world news, you will get all variety of news. Let me tell you, yesterday afternoon, actually midday only, a heavy bhukampam earthquake came in the Thailand, Bangkok and the Myanmar, two cities. Still not yet known, but big tall buildings just crumbled. It is a 7.7 magnitude, and again small repulses. And there's some video shots. Now media is available, technology, satellite is there. People are all running. Exactly what here. What they have to, they just come onto the road. They cannot be, road means you may get crack, but somewhere they can, and they are all sitting, and some are not able to run. Some are sitting there itself to see the buildings falling or like that. It radius is more than 6 point some kilometers. Still unknown places, how many small towns and villages and how many houses, where, what. Big earthquake. Even not this time, 2 o'clock, according to Indian Standard Time, after 2 happened. See, nobody expected. All are joyfully Some are maybe in the clubs and some are maybe in the cinema halls and the malls and all that. And the tallest hotel or some building on the top swimming pool is there, I think. Because of this trembling, that water is like a water, what is that, waterfall. The water is falling from such a big, huge building. Today, still more news will come, tragedy, how many lives, what. Okay, because it just happened yesterday. Anytime, anywhere, anything can happen. Nobody has got any control. Therefore, uh, so like this damage happens suddenly anyway, either tsunami or earthquake or landslides, fire accidents, we see. Now here, I just one point I will tell and conclude here. There are two kinds of fear. One fear is God created natural fear, and another is Jiva created imaginary fear. What is these two? How we have to understand them? You have to analyze little bit. God created natural fear is there. But Jiva created imaginary fear also is there. This Jiva created imaginary fear is only a big problem for individual. God created natural fear, it is fine, just to protect you. Naturally it comes. We will analyze about these two in the next class and proceed. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Hari Om Tat Sat.